Here's the complete script. Most solo founders are losing somewhere between 8 and 15 hours every week on tasks that should already be automated. Not because the tools don't exist, because they picked the wrong one. Tried to make it work for 6 months and now they're locked into an annual contract that costs more than their first client ever paid them. I tested GoHighLevel, HubSpot AI, and Notion AI, not in demos, not in sandbox accounts, in a live client pipeline, moving real leads and real revenue. And what I found will save you from making that exact mistake. Welcome back to Venture Void. If you're a solo founder or running a lean operation and you're serious about automating the chaos out of your business without hiring a team, you're in the right place. Here's the real problem. The automation space is genuinely confusing right now because every tool has an AI badge slapped on it, and every company is promising to replace your entire operation stack. GoHighLevel says it's your all-in-one CRM, funnel builder, and agency operating system. HubSpot says its AI layer called Breeze will turn your CRM into an intelligent revenue engine. Notion AI says it'll organize your brain and your business at the same time, and you're sitting there with 47 browser tabs open trying to figure out which one actually does what it claims, and whether any of them are actually worth the monthly subscription you're about to stack on top of the 6 you already have. What makes this decision brutal for solo founders, specifically, is that you don't have an IT team, you don't have a RevOps manager, and you don't have 6 months to burn while something onboards. Every hour you spend on the wrong tool is an hour you're not billing, not building, and not growing. I've watched people spend $400 to $800 setting up HubSpot workflows they never use. I've watched agency owners pay $97 a month for GoHighLevel and only use it as a glorified contact list. The waste is real. So here's what I actually did. I took a consulting business moving roughly 30 to 50 inbound leads per month and ran all 3 tools simultaneously across 3 separate pipeline stages to stress test their AI capabilities in a real environment. Stage 1 was lead capture and initial qualification. Stage 2 was follow-up sequences and nurture. Stage 3 was proposal, close, and client onboarding. Every stage had a specific job to do, and every tool either did it or it didn't. Let's start with GoHighLevel. At $97 a month for the starter plan or $297 for the agency plan, GoHighLevel is built for one specific type of operator, someone who is running client accounts, automating outreach at volume, and needs everything under one roof. And for that person, the AI features inside GHL are genuinely powerful. The AI appointment booking bot alone can handle inbound lead conversations over SMS and email, qualify the lead based on custom questions you set up, and book a call directly onto your calendar without you touching it. I had it processing leads from a Meta ad campaign, and within 48 hours, it had booked 11 discovery calls without a single manual message from me. That's the promise, and that's exactly what it delivered on. The AI workflow builder inside GoHighLevel lets you set trigger conditions, branching logic, and automated follow-up cadences that would take a full operations hire to manage manually. If a lead doesn't respond within 24 hours, it sends a text. If they click but don't book, it sends a different message. If they book and cancel, it triggers a re-engagement sequence. All of it configured in a visual builder that takes about 2 hours to set up properly. For pipeline automation, pure volume work, GHL is the strongest performer here. Now HubSpot with Breeze AI. This is where the cost conversation gets uncomfortable. HubSpot's free CRM is legitimately useful, but the moment you want AI features, Breeze Copilot, AI-generated email sequences, predictive lead scoring, the deal intelligence layer, you're looking at the professional tier starting at $800 a month or higher depending on your contact volume. For a solo founder, that is a serious commitment. What you get for that commitment is a CRM that is arguably the most polished in the industry. The AI prospecting agent inside Breeze can research a contact, pull context from their LinkedIn, their company's recent news, and generate a personalized outreach email in about 30 seconds. The AI deal scoring flagged 3 leads in my pipeline as high intent based on email engagement patterns before I had even spoken to them, and 2 of those 3 converted. That's not a coincidence, that's machine learning working on your behavioral data. But here's the honest reality for most solo operators. HubSpot's AI is built for teams. The reporting, the AI forecasting, the handoff workflows. They shine brightest when you have a sales rep handing off to an account manager, handing off to a customer success person. When you are all 3 of those people, you're paying for infrastructure you'll never fully use. The ROI math only works if you're billing enough to absorb that $800 floor and you're disciplined enough to actually build inside it. Notion AI is a completely different category, and it needs to be understood as such. At $16 a month on the Plus plan with AI as an add-on, Notion AI is not a CRM. It is not running your follow-up sequences. It is not booking your appointments. What it is doing is something that the other two tools completely ignore. It is managing the cognitive layer of your business. I use Notion AI to build a client intake system where every new client fills out a form. Notion AI summarizes their answers, pulls the key deliverables, and auto-populates a project brief that I can hand off to a contractor or use as my own roadmap. That used to take me 45 minutes per client. It now takes 4. I also use the AI to process sales call transcripts, paste in the raw transcript, ask Notion AI to extract objections, next steps, and decision timeline, and you have a CRM note better than anything a human would manually write. For the knowledge management and documentation side of running a client business, Notion AI is unmatched in its price tier. Here's what each tool actually replaces when used correctly. GoHighLevel replaces your email marketing software, your SMS tool, your funnel builder, your appointment scheduler, and your basic CRM simultaneously. If you're paying separately for ActiveCampaign, Calendly, ClickFunnels, and Twilio, GHL consolidates that for a fraction of the combined cost. HubSpot replaces your CRM, your sales intelligence tool, and your revenue analytics platform. It's your command center if you're scaling toward a team or raising investment and need clean pipeline reporting. Notion AI replaces your project management tool, your SOPs wiki, your client documentation process, and frankly your VA for anything that involves summarizing, extracting, or organizing information from text. Now, the catch. And this is the part most reviews skip. None of these tools work automatically. That sounds obvious, but it isn't. GoHighLevel will automate nothing until you build the workflows, and building them correctly requires you to understand your own pipeline deeply enough to map every branch and every scenario. HubSpot's AI gets smarter the more data it has, which means it's relatively dumb for the first 90 days, and you need discipline to keep logging activities and updating deal stages for the system to learn. Notion AI is only as good as the prompts and systems you build around it. Out of the box, it's a blank canvas. All 3 tools punish passive users and reward people who actually spend time in the architecture before they expect results. Here's my honest verdict for solo founders. If you are running any kind of client acquisition at volume, coaching, agency work, consulting, local services, start with GoHighLevel. The automation ROI is immediate and the cost is justifiable from your first or second closed client. Layer Notion AI on top of it for $15 a month to handle your documentation and knowledge management, and you have an operation stack under $115 a month that will outperform systems most agencies spend thousands of dollars building. Save HubSpot for when you're past the 6-figure monthly revenue mark, have a team forming, and need institutional-grade CRM reporting. The gap between founders who scale and founders who stay stuck almost always comes down to systems, not talent, not even offer quality. Systems. If this breakdown helped you see where your current stack has gaps, subscribe to Venture Void. This channel goes deeper on AI tools, automation, and business infrastructure than anywhere else, built for founders at your level. Hit the bell so you don't miss what's coming next, because the next video breaks down exactly how to build a GoHighLevel pipeline from scratch in under 3 hours. See you there.